Hi, boys and girls. It's Tuesday, January 5th. This is video number 3, our last video for today. Now, I was just opening my book. It's religion time. Now, I forgot to tell you guys. So after you finished your living and non-living, it was actually snack time and recess time. So if you need a snack, if you need a little recess time, you can push pause right now before you start video 3 and have that recess and snack time, okay? I should have said that at the end of video 2, but I forgot. So now it's snack time is over, recess is over, and now we're gonna get to religion. So anyway, I was looking in my Bible here, and I was looking at our next story, and guess what I found? A bookmark.
Ooh,
who's that guy?
Let me zoom in.
You guys remember?
It's not working.
That's
Sorry,
all right.
Mrs. Rapp.
It is Padre Pio. And Father Cladar told us some really amazing things about him. Said that he could be in 2 places at once. So he could be preaching in Rome and healing the sick in another place of the country. He also had the stigmata, which were the sores on his hands, feet, and his side. And so he always had to have bandages on his hands. And what was the other thing I was saying to Mrs. Dale? I just blanked out.
He had the stigmata.
Anyway, he was a really cool saint. I love Padre Pio. But that is my little bookmark that I found in my Bible. All right, so I'm going to read you the story today about Joseph and the magic coat. That's what the story is called. This is called Joseph and his brothers. Now, this is not Joseph. Everybody thinks that, is it Joseph like Jesus' daddy? It's not Joseph. It's a different Joseph, okay? All right. One day, Joseph's daddy gave him a pretty coat. Joseph put it on. He liked his coat. Joseph was happy. Look at that. He got this really beautiful coat. Now, there's a problem. Joseph's brothers were not happy. How do you think they were feeling? Look, he has a lot of brothers. They all have frowns on their face because their dad gave Joseph this beautiful coat. How do you think they're feeling that their daddy picked Joseph to get the coat? Maybe a little jealous? Probably. Yeah, they're like, why didn't I get that coat? All right, so on another day, Joseph's brothers went to find some grass for the sheep. So they were shepherds, right? Joseph's daddy said, Joseph, please go and see if your brothers and the sheep are all right. All right, so his daddy said, Joseph, I got a job for you. You need to go see if your brothers are doing okay with the sheep. So Joseph says, okay, Dad, I'll do that. Here we go. So Joseph put on his pretty coat and step, step, step. Up the road he went to find his brothers. Joseph was happy. See how he has this bright coat and all his brothers have just brown coats, gray coats. Now, the brothers saw Joseph coming. They saw his pretty coat. Joseph's brothers were not happy. They were very jealous of that coat. After a while, clip, clop, some men came by riding on camels. And oh no, Joseph's brothers let the men take Joseph away with them. These are bad men. And they said, you can take Joseph. They were so jealous they didn't want Joseph anymore to be a part of their family. The men took Joseph to a faraway place. Was Joseph happy? No. But God was there and God helped him. So look, these men on the camels, if you look closely, he's been captured, Joseph. His hands are behind his back. These are not good men. In the faraway place, Joseph worked for a soldier. Was Joseph happy? No. But God was there and God helped him. So he was made to be a slave. One day, the soldier put Joseph in jail. Was Joseph happy? No. But God was there, and God helped him. And I think you can learn that lesson that when you're sad or things aren't going your way, you can pray to God. He'll be there for you. After a while, Joseph got to work for the king. Was Joseph happy? No, but God was there and God helped him. So now he kind of has a little bit better of a job. He's working for the king. But he's still not happy because he wants to be with his family. One day, Joseph's brothers came. They had not been nice to Joseph, and now they were sorry. So while he was working at the king's house, Joseph's brothers came up, and they couldn't believe that Joseph was working for the king. They were like, oh, we let those bad guys take Joseph, and now Joseph is working for the king. He's probably so mad at us for letting those bad guys take him. But you know what Joseph did? He fed them food, even though they weren't very nice to him and let those bad guys take him. He fed them food at the king's house. That was pretty nice. So one day Joseph's brothers came. They had not been nice to Joseph, but now they were sorry. Would Joseph be mean to them? No. Joseph was kind. He gave his brothers something to eat. The king said, Joseph, tell your daddy, tell your brothers, tell all your family to come and live here, close to you. Now, do you think Joseph was happy? Will you think Joseph was happy that the king said, bring your brothers and your father and have them live close to you? Do you think that would make Joseph happy to be near his family? Yes, he was very happy. So Joseph got to work for the king, which kind of made it a little bit better. And he forgave his brothers. Even though his brothers did something very mean to him, he forgave them. And that's the lesson that we should learn. And another lesson we can learn is maybe how his brothers reacted. Joseph got this beautiful coat, and his brothers were jealous and envious. They did not like that they didn't get the beautiful coat. And that will happen, I guarantee you, in life, that will happen to you. Somebody will get something and you wish you could have it. And it's a good lesson to learn from those brothers that in life, sometimes when that happens, you just have to be gracious and just understand that it's not yours. And you have other things in your life to be thankful for. You need to turn and look at what you do have and not what you don't have. When you look at what you do have, you'll be happy. Okay? All right. So that was a really good story. And we're going to do a little art project with that. So let's go over here. All right. So what you're going to get out right now is you're going to get out this. And it has a little plastic bag stapled to it. Get that out. And you're going to need glue. And you're going to need a pencil. So lots of supplies. The sheet, and you can separate the sheet like this. Just carefully pull it off. You've got some tissue squares, glue, pencil, and this sheet. And the first thing you're going to do is write your name. Now, if you need a second to get these supplies together and write your name, go ahead and pause the video. Make sure you have everything you need. Okay, if you have everything you need, your name's on your paper, then you're ready to go. All right, so let's read it. It says, Joseph coat of many colors, and that's in the Bible, Genesis 37. We're going to decorate Joseph's coat to make it beautiful. Let's read here. It says, As the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also forgive. Colossians 3:13. Joseph forgave his brother. So that is the big lesson, that we have to forgive, even when people do something cruel. All right, so what we're gonna do, this is gonna be really fun. We get to make Joseph's coat beautiful. So you're gonna take out your tissue squares. Now it's gonna be, you have to take some time and do this the right way, or it's just gonna look like a big blob. You might even have to cut some of the squares to make them fit better. All right, so the rule is none of these tissue squares can touch the black line. So that's gonna be kind of tricky. Here we go. What I would do is I'm gonna start here at the top. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. I don't want any of the squares touching the black line. So I'm gonna do like one part at a time. So there's the sleeve. I'm gonna do the sleeve first. So I'm gonna take, let's see if I can fit this, not touch any black lines. See, I'm gonna have to do some cutting. Otherwise it's gonna touch the black line. Now if it touches the black line, you can trim it like this, see? There we go. All right, so now I need another piece for here. And you can overlap them a little bit too. And then I'll put this one here. Now I need something really small for there. Oh, I found a really small one. There we go. Okay, see, we're not trying to touch any of the black line. All right, the next section, I'm gonna do this part right here. Okay, so I need something to fit in here. And this is where you can overlap. See that? See how it's overlapping a little bit? That's fine. And now I need a big square for here.
I like how you're mixing up the colors. You're
Yeah.
putting all the same colors.
Yes,
in
I'm
one
trying to make it
spot.
a little more, because Joseph's jacket was a lot of colors. Ooh, that just barely fits in there, Mrs. Dale.
Perfect.
Ooh, I'm kind of touching a black line over here, so I'm just gonna kind of trim it again. There we go. Let's see, and then I have some little pieces, Mrs. Dale, that I can kind of just like fit on these areas. If my glue dries up, I can go back and put some more glue on it. And again, the tissue can overlap. Kind of cool when it mixes up. All right. All right, I think I finished that side. What do you think, Mrs.
I
Dale?
love it. It's beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna do the sleeve again on this side. So Joseph and his coat of many colors. Okay. Oh, I'm touching the black line. There, I moved it over. All right, let's see, put pink here. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit.
Seems like it's a project you really have to kind of be careful with and take your time doing.
Yes, you can't do this very fast. You really have to take your time and trim it up. Because if you just glue, Mrs. Dale, if you just take these squares and just glue them all over, it's not gonna look like a coat anymore. See, when I leave the black trim, then it actually looks like a coat. But if I just stick it all over and over the black trim, it's just gonna look a blob, like a blob of
Yeah.
tissue paper.
I see what you mean.
And I want it to look like a coat, so I've gotta stay away from the black line. And then it's really easy, Mrs. Dale, just to take smaller pieces and overlap them. You can cover
Yeah, I
the
like the way
spaces.
that looks, like
Yeah.
you said. That looks neat.
I think this time I'm only gonna do half of this side because last time the glue dried before I could finish. All right, let's see here. Got this light blue for here. And then let's put some pink over here. Now see, I'm touching over there. I'm just trimming up a little bit because I really want to be able to see that it's a coat and not a blob. All right, I need a skinny one, Mrs. Dale. You know what? I can just overlap. There we go. All right, I'm getting there, Mrs. Dale.
You sure are.
No, touching the black line really works. It really makes it look like a coat. Oh, I found a cool color I haven't used before. I need some skinny ones. Or I can just overlap. There we go. Oh, well, maybe I can just move it over a little. Okay, and then maybe I could fit just little teeny pieces in this last little section. All right, what do you think, Mrs. Dell?
That is a beautiful coat.
See, when you stay away from the black lines, you can really see that it's a coat. You don't want the tissue paper covering it. So this is Joseph's amazing, beautiful coat that he got from his dad. And every time we see this, Mrs. Dale, it can remind us to forgive those who do us wrong, who
It's a
hurt
good
our
lesson.
feelings.
Really good lesson.
This coat can remind us that it's hard, but we have to forgive those who hurt our feelings. All right? All right. So, boys and girls, this is the end of day 1 of week 1 of our remote learning. And I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday for day number 2. Bye-bye.
Bye.